Hello everyone, my name is Juby Scott, and today we are doing something a little different from Juby After Dark. If you have been on TikTok recently, you have known that an incident has happened that has gone extremely viral recently. Upon being shown a couple videos of these, I decided to do some digging on my own, and wanted to share with you all what I found. So to fans of this series, you get a special 2 videos in a row this week, as this case just infatuated me so much. Today we will be looking at the murder of Ada Wood. This is Juby After Dark. "14-year-old Ava Wood was a 9th grade student in Baldwinsville, New York. Her parents were split but lived in the same town, so Ada would see her father essentially whenever she wanted to as she got older. The father, Christopher Wood, had apparently been battling depression for some time. But as you notice as we go on, this case does not have a lot of information. On January 19th, 2023, Ada had apparently told her mother that she would be staying the night with her father, as he seemed very depressed more than usual, and she didn't want to leave him alone out of fear. She had told her mother, "I'm going to Dad's, see you later." This was the last time that Ada's mother had spoken to Ada. Ada's mom also spoke to Christopher, and unfortunately I can't find context of this, but the mother recalls Christopher saying, "This is the end for us," on the phone. I personally would be a little startled by this and try to get him to confess on what he meant by this. But alas, we don't have all the details about this, even 6 months later. From all accounts that I could find, Christopher was a terrific father to Ada. If you go on TikTok right now, there are so many images and videos of when Ada was a child, and you can see how happy everyone is. What caused this man to become so depressed that on January 20th, the town of Baldwinsville would be thrown upside down? On January 20th, 2023, Ada and Christopher Wood were not answering their phones. Ada's mother then requested that the police do a welfare check on them. Police arrived to see Christopher's car was still there, but the door was locked. Ada's mother gave them her spare key to the house, and police then entered. They then found the bodies of Ada and Christopher dead in their beds. Gunshots to them, with Chris's gunshot wounds being self-inflicted. Police believe the father intentionally committed suicide. According to authorities, the incident is being investigated as a murder-suicide. According to the Baldwinsville Police Chief Michael LaFranchek, Mr. Wood's gunshot wound would appear to have been caused by him. Ava's mother told police that her husband had been harassing her through text messages. According to police, Christopher and Ada's mom had been previously involved in domestic disputes, but none had been violent. But other than this information that Ada's mom, who has requested to not be named, there seems to be no motive for why this had happened. Did Ada know this was going to happen? Is this why she stayed? There is no evidence of Ada being aware that this was going to happen and agreed to the murder-suicide. But there aren't signs of a struggle either. Authorities believed that she was killed in her sleep. Many people are suffering emotionally as a result of this senseless tragedy. It also highlights Baldwinsville area resources for mental health. And this murder of Ada Wood had been trending on TikTok lately. Images and videos of Ada are now everywhere, and people are sharing the tragic story with what happened to Ava Wood. How depressed was Christopher Wood? How deep do you have to be in the darkness to justify murdering your only daughter? Unfortunately, we may never know, as investigators are stumped on why this happened, and the answers seem to have died with Chris and Ava. So anyway, that about wraps up this week's Juby After Dark. I apologize that this one is definitely shorter than normal, but this case just kept appearing on my For You page that I wanted to do some digging and see what the hell happened. The case's popularity definitely rides on the fact that this happened out of nowhere and is such a tragedy, As a parent myself to a daughter, my heart goes out to Ava's mother and hopes she finds the answers that she's looking for. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all next week.